Hi, this is Jared Dees from TheReligionTeacher.com. What are the most common symbols for the Holy Spirit? When we see these images or think of these things, they often refer to the Holy Spirit, both in the Bible and afterwards. The first is the wind in the book of Genesis, and in the Gospels, breath. Why does Jesus breathe on the apostles to give them the Holy Spirit? Why did the disciples receive the Holy Spirit in the form of breath in the Gospel of John? It refers back to this wind in the book of Genesis that hovers over the universe. That the Holy Spirit is often depicted, because we cannot see it, as wind or as breath, the breath of God breathed into Adam in the book of Genesis as well. What other symbols are there of the Holy Spirit? Another common one, of course, is the dove. The dove descended upon Jesus after his baptism. It says in the Gospels, the Holy Spirit descended upon Jesus in the form of a dove. It also has that Old Testament connection. After the flood, Noah sent out a dove to see if the waters had receded. So a dove is a symbol for the Holy Spirit, taken directly from the Bible. Then finally, the most common symbol is flames, or a tongue of fire, referring to, of course, Pentecost, when the Holy Spirit came upon the apostles in the form of fire. So wind, the dove, and the fire are the most common symbols for the Holy Spirit, but there's other ones that also appear. Sometimes water, referring to the Holy Spirit's presence in baptism, and oil as well, like in confirmation and in baptism. Oil is referring to the Holy Spirit coming upon us in the sacraments. But also in the Bible, in the Old Testament, when David, for example, is anointed, the Spirit comes upon him. The Spirit comes upon those who are anointed in the Bible. Cloud and finger refer to the book of Exodus, the Holy Spirit's presence before the people of Israel, leading them in God's presence in a cloud. The finger of God that writes the law on the tablets for Moses also could sometimes be referring to the Holy Spirit. Then finally, light in paintings and images of, especially the Annunciation, you see there's light being shined upon Mary as the Holy Spirit coming upon her in order for her to conceive of Jesus in her womb. Finally, two numbers are often used to refer to the Holy Spirit. This number 7 refers to the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and 9 refers to the fruits of the Holy Spirit. Again, taken from the Bible here. The gifts and the fruits of the Holy Spirit that are described also have those numbers used in reference as symbolism for the Holy Spirit as well. So lots of different symbols for the Holy Spirit. Why? Because it's not easy to see or wrap our minds around the idea of the Holy Spirit. So we have symbols to help us comprehend or understand what the Holy Spirit is in its presence in our lives in the form or similar to wind or breath, or that dove coming upon as a symbol of peace, the world, and fire that enlivens our hearts and fills us with the passion or the Spirit, and inspires us with the Spirit as well. Some of the symbols of the Holy Spirit. Go and make disciples. God bless.